Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a special video. It's the very first time that I'm doing this on video. It's a tier ranking list for A.C.E.'s songs. I'm only going to be doing the Korean album songs, which also includes singles. So I have not included Japanese releases. I've not included any of the remixes, otherwise we'd be here all day. I've not included instrumentals, but I have included like the different versions. So like Korean versions, English versions, yeah, those. Okay, so I've made the list. Here's the list. I will link it in the description. So if you want to go check it out and use it as your ranking as well, that'd be great. Okay, so the tiers are instead of having the boring S tier whatever, so we have Need It in My Bloodstream, which is exactly what it says, that I need it injected into me. I need it to be within me throughout my life. The next tier is Can't Get Enough, which is again just a little below the Bloodstream tier. Yeah, I just can't get enough. No matter how many times I listen to it, it's still great. The third one is Great Tunes. Let's dance, sing, you're feeling the vibe. That's what that is. The fourth one is Foot Tapping, Humming, It Grew on Me. So there are some songs that grew on me. However, not all of them fall into this category. Actually, some of them grew on me so much that they jumped up to a higher tier. You'll see. Anything that's like, easy listening, fine. I'll sing it in the shower, I'll play it while doing stuff, kind of thing. And the last but one is Not Really For Me. I'll listen to it sometimes in the mood. Again, this is very dependent, and you have to remember all of this is subjective. I'm not saying these songs are bad or these songs are good. It's just my opinion. Yeah, so that's exactly what it says. And then Might Skip is, the not, it's even below the Not Really For Me. So it's just like, I just won't listen to it ever. Okay, so here are all the songs. I hope I haven't missed any, and I just realized that the font on this is like so small, but I think you can still read it. Hopefully it shouldn't be too terrible. Okay, I don't know why it hasn't sorted it, but let's go, I think album wise. I think it's easier because what I'm doing is actually a few friends of mine and I have been doing this for BTS songs. It's taken forever. We're not done yet actually, but I'm also creating like spreadsheets so we can track our preferences, we can do comparisons, create graphs, fun stuff. So yeah, I will be doing that as well with this one. I don't know if whoever uses this, if that data is visible to me, probably not. I don't know, I would not think that it is. But for whoever wants to use this tier list, feel free to just, have fun. Okay, so let's start with Adventures in Wonderland album. And I, again, because they have released some singles as part of albums later on, so I've just included them in the albums. Okay, I don't even know what order this is in, but let's go with Cactus, I guess. Okay, Cactus. Okay, this is so difficult, y'all. I tend to be very strict with these tiers, especially like the first three tiers. So Cactus, I love it. Is it Need It in My Bloodstream level? Probably not. I think I'm gonna put it in Can't Get Enough. Yeah, I think so. And same with Calling. I think these two go hand in hand for me. I can't put one above another actually. It's just like I love both of them. Next we have, I think, Black and Blue. will also go in the same tier. This is the Juni and Seiyun version. There's a complete version that comes later on. So yeah, can't get enough. And then we have Dessert. Hot take. Are you ready? Need it in my bloodstream. I know so many of y'all are not going to agree with this, but that's fine. I think this is top tier song. That's it. I'm not going to expound further on it. Next we have Star, or 5-star, Star, no, Star, Incompletion. So because this is Incompletion, I'm going to put it in the 3rd tier. You already know where. Because the one with Siu-chan definitely goes higher. Ah, no pun intended. Okay. Wait, where's Take Me Higher? Okay, yeah, Take Me Higher. Okay, I was like, did I not put it in here? Okay, Take Me Higher is Bloodstream. Top tier title track. There's also a complete version, right? I'm not going to say everything. Let's come to it later. Okay, so that's Adventures in Wonderland. So next we go to Undercover. Okay. I don't know why it has arranged it this way. I think it's because of the way I uploaded the images. Anyway, so I think the first song is Do It Like Me. Do It Like Me is 4th tier. I'm so sorry. It's fine. I don't know if you've seen my first reaction to the song. While I liked the tune, the beat is great, it just gets a little too monotonous for me. So that's where it goes. Then we have Undercover. The Queen. This is going in Bloodstream. Undercover is Queen. And again, excuse my fridge. It's super loud. And I'm also like sitting very close to the fridge. This is where you hear it. Okay, so that's Undercover. And then we have, is it If You Heard or Mr. Bass? I don't know, maybe Mr. Bass. I'm not going in order. I have no idea what the order is. Okay, this might be another hot take. Are you ready for this? Bloodstream. You won't believe it. Mr. Bass is my favorite B-side from Ace. Yeah, I said it. Which is totally surprising even to me. I don't know what it is about that song. Watching the choreo made it even better, but even without the choreo, it just makes me so happy. And usually, like, my top songs are always like really sad songs or like darker songs. But for whatever reason, Mr. Bass is up there. It's Ace's magic, that's all I can say. Okay, If You Heard is a great song. I think I'm gonna put it in. There is no dancing or singing, but great tunes for sure. I think it's a great song. Okay, Star Completion. So this one goes to Can't Get Enough. I was debating putting it in Bloodstream, but it does make me a little sad. I don't know. It's just so emotional. I'm saying this, but I'm gonna eat my words. I know for sure. But yeah, this song, it's not a back tier. I'm just saying it's just a little below Bloodstream. Okay, I think next we go to Undercover Mad Squad. So Intro Escape. I mean, it's an intro, so I'm just gonna put it like sometimes in the mood. It's not really for me. It is for me, but it is, I listen to it sometimes in the mood. I'm not always in the mood for this intro. And the next one would be, I think, Savage, the title track. Pfft, no question. Bloodstream, straight to Bloodstream. There is really no other answer. And then we have Is it Slow Dive? I think it's Slow Dive. Plus stream. I am such a huge fan. Again, if you've seen my first time reaction, you'll know how in love I was with this song. And then when I saw the performance, which is also in the videos here, I fell more in love with it. So if I hadn't seen the performance, I think it would have been in Can't Get Enough. But then watching all the performances, it's just so... It's like, yeah, it's a hot song, you know. There is no question about it, but it has so many layers. And watching Ace perform this song with so much, it's like they mean to do every single move that they do. You know, it adds that additional layer, and that's what makes it bloodstream level. Okay, next we have So Sick. Is it? Okay, maybe. So Sick is Can't Get Enough. Now the song makes me super sad, which is why I put it in Can't Get Enough. I say that, but yeah, if you've seen my reaction, I was a mess when I first listened to this song. The lyrics are just so sad. But yeah, it goes there. It's a great song. And then we have, I think, Holiday. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm skipping this song. It's just not for me. I know I was going to put it in the not really for me, but this, whenever Holiday comes on shuffle, I skip it. I'm so sorry. It's the only time I've liked it is when I saw it in the ad that they did for Jeju. That's the only time I've liked it. So it's not even sometimes in the mood, it's like that's the only time. So it's going in. Again, it's might skip, right? Okay, I'm feeling so guilty doing this. Okay, Take Me Higher complete. Now this goes to great tunes. Okay, hear me out. Again, this is a hot take, I think. I really like Take Me Higher, the original one, without you, Chan, unfortunately. Mainly, yes, the song is great, everything, but the video is top tier. I think that's what's like influencing a lot of these. It's not just the song. And to me, I don't know if other people also feel this way, I'm sure they do, but when I listen to a song, if I've already seen the video associated with it, the video plays in my head when I'm listening to the song. So I just cannot separate the two. So if the video is terrible for whatever reason, and even if the song is amazing, right? To me, it's not gonna be in top tier. And the opposite of that is what's happening here. Take Me Higher is a great song, like as is, but the video just adds so much that because Yu-chan is not in the video, the one without him goes to the top. That's my explanation. Take it or leave it. Okay, I think we're done with the album. And next we have, is it Butterfly Fantasy? I think so. Okay. Let's see. The first song I think is Golden Goose. This goes to Can't Get Enough. Okay, so I debated putting this in Bloodstream. Again, especially because I've seen the performance and they look amazing. But no, I don't think it's gonna go up there. Maybe if you had asked me a year ago, I would have put it there, but not anymore. No reason really, actually. I don't know. It's whatever. Okay, Goblin, no question. Bloodstream. And Goblin, Favorite Boys, Tokkebi, is my favorite Ace title track of all time. It's the second ever Ace song that I checked out. Again, reaction is here. And it was love at first sight, and I have not looked back since. It just shows how great the song is. Again, the MV was amazing. The lore, just everything about the song is it's just exactly my taste. Complex, hard-hitting, amazing lyrics, beautiful visuals, beautiful melody, and again and great production on top of all of that. Okay, anyway, I'll stop gushing about Goblin. Next we have, is it Baby Tonight? Maybe. Bloodstream. Another great song, and the same things that I said about Take Me Higher also stand for Baby Tonight. The choreography, the performances, the costumes, the song itself, how hot the song is. Okay, next I think, is it Stand By You? Might be Stand By You. Stand By You, it's a great song, but again, I don't think I can put it in the first two tiers. It's a good song, but it makes me more emotional, like I wouldn't say sad, but like emotions that I don't really want to feel all the time. You know? So, but I can't put it in the last but one tier because it's a really good song, so I've chosen to put it in the third tier. Clover. Okay, Clover. I'm so sorry, Junie. It's a great song. Again, it's a great song. But, and I know particularly one person who is not gonna like this. I'm so sorry, but while it's a great song, it's similar to Stand By You to me, like in terms of emotions it invokes. And I did watch it live, and it did make the experience a lot better, but it's a fan song. And usually for me, fan songs usually don't go like to first tier ever, because while it's a great song and it has a lot of meaning, it does bring with it like emotions that you feel, and I feel like it's just not all the time that I feel that way. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's it for the album. As you can see, like most of the songs, actually all the songs are in the first three tiers, so you can see this is my favorite album. So is Adventures in Wonderland. Wait, I never realized. Okay. Okay, I think next we have probably Down. I think so. Down. Right, Down featuring Grey is a great song, and it's gonna go in Bloodstream. There's really nothing else to say. Like, I don't think I need to justify this at all, because it's great. Like, initially it was, I would have put it in the second tier, but I've just listened to it so many times. I've watched the video so many times. Even though Saini is not in the video, I felt his presence, and Grey adds such a lovely dynamic. His voice is so unique. It's so different from the other five. So it stands out a lot, and I really like the color it adds to the song. So that's where it is. And this Down is, I guess, without Grey. I haven't listened to it that much, so I don't know. So I'm just gonna put it in the third tier. It might change, later on, but whatever. Okay, after that, I think we get Siren Dawn. Right? Okay. So Siren Dawn, we have the intro. Is that controversial? It's not even a full-fledged song, but it's just so good. So yes, it goes in Bloodstream. Every time it comes on my shuffle, I just feel elated, I get chills. So yes, I think it deserves Bloodstream because it has actually seeped into my body. And then next we have, is it Atlantis or Higher? One of those. Let's just do Higher. So Higher will go to Can't Get Enough. Okay, yeah. It's the very first A.C.E song that I checked out. And initially I was a little like, what is this? There was like a delay in the chorus, which I liked, but I also, that's how it is. When you come across something unfamiliar, you're a little iffy about it. You don't know if you like it or not, but yeah, I loved it. So here I am. But it's definitely not going to go like in the top tier for me when compared to all the other songs that I feel strongly about. So I still love it. So it's in Can't Get Enough. Next we're gonna go to Atlantis. Boop. Gimme sad, gimme dark, gimme pining for my love. Gimme Atlantis. What a great song, and it's so underappreciated, I feel, both within the fandom and I mean outside, just forget about it. But Atlantis, I'm gonna give her flowers today. Next we have Chasing Love. Chasing Love, I'm gonna put it in the fourth tier. I think this is also controversial. A lot of people love Chasing Love. You know what? Because I do love the choreography. But it is a little monotonous for me. Is it? So complicated. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it in the fourth tier. I don't know. It might actually be in the third tier, somewhere in between. You know what? No. It's definitely way better than Do It Like Me for me. Okay, third tier. Let's move it to third tier. I think it deserves at least that. Okay, Story is the same as Clover. Oops, sorry, Donghoon. But I don't want Junie and Donghoon to fight, so they're gonna be in the same tier. Okay, that's it. End of discussion. Okay, I think next we have, what do we have? Changer, I think so. Changer, Dear Iris. Intro Revolutions. I actually really like this intro, so I'm gonna put it in the third tier. It's a good intro. Like, nothing more to say. Again, I just don't remember the order in which these are present. So, is it Changer next? Let's just do Changer next. Changer is a great song, and it goes in Bloodstream. Put it right into my bloodstream. This is what I said about eating my own words. I did say I love sad songs. I love deep, dark, sexy, brooding songs, but I love Changer. One, because they all look amazing. It's a great music video, and if you've seen my video again here, you know how emotional I got. It means so much. And more than all of that, those are all just like external factors. But the song itself is so pure. I think that's the word I want to use for it. Like, it's just pure love. And how can I not love pure love? So, Changer goes in Bloodstream. Okay, I think next we have maybe Jindo Arirang. And also, please forgive if you hear like background noises here. There are people outside. I think they're playing or whatever, they're super loud. Anyway, Jindo Arirang is one of my favorite things A.C.E has released ever. So this is gonna go in Bloodstream. There's just no debate, I think, around this. Okay, next we go to the different versions of things. Yeah, let's just do that and then we'll do the other two in the end. So we have Black and Blue Complete. Now, Black and Blue, I put it in Can't Get Enough, the original version. This one also goes there. It's just like all the rest of the folks, all five of them singing this sexy ass song just is amazing. Next we have English version of Cactus. I've actually not listened to it much at all, so I'm going to put it in might skip. I really love Cactus, as you can see, like the actual song, but the English version really does not cut it for me. And then we have Down Korean. So now this, I like it, but I'm gonna put it, again, I don't really listen to it as much as the one with Grey or even without, like the English version. I think it's just like a bias that I have towards it because that's the first version that I listen to. And it's usually that way, for me. If I listen to a particular version the first time, then everything else after that just doesn't hit the same way. Next we have Remember Us. Oh my god, Remember Us. Oh, I think it's Talk You Down first, actually. Yeah, let's do Talk You Down. So Talk You Down is Bloodstream for me. It's just such a great song. And I was actually just listening to the song today. And I do listen to it quite a lot. It's just grown so much more. Like, if you'd asked me a year ago, I would have probably put it in like the second tier. But it makes me feel a certain way. I don't know what it is. I think it's also the moon's high note in the end. It's just like, it's like a perfect song. So it goes in top tier for me. And then we have Remember Us. It goes in Can't Get Enough. Again, I think it's another underappreciated song. Saini's vocals on these are just top tier. The only reason I didn't put it in the Bloodstream tier is because we don't get too much of the other members, which is on purpose, I understand, which is intentional. But that's the only reason why it doesn't go up there. But it's such a great song. Like, I really, really, I'm going to endorse this song. Just, yeah, it's amazing. Okay, and I think, did we get Christmas Love next out of all of these? Maybe? I don't know. What even is time? I don't know. So I'm just going to rank Christmas Love. So Christmas Love is, I'm going to put it to Great Tunes. It's a nice Christmas song. I wonder if I want to put it, like, I need to put it in sometimes in the mood, but like, it's not that low. So maybe, you know what? I'm going to put it here. Foot tapping, humming. Yeah, and it is the season of joy. It is the merry season of Christmas. So let's just put it here. I think it's the season that's getting me to think that this belongs in like a higher tier, but I think this is where it needs to go. Okay, I think after that we got, I think it was My Girl next. Okay, we are in 2024 now. Okay, so as I mentioned, the singles and everything I've combined because they were part of My Girl, My Choice album. So we will start with Effortless, so the Korean version. Effortless Korean version is Can't Get Enough. And I'm going to put English version as well. So English version belongs in the same tier. Both of these have a very different feel. I think it's like certain words that hit me a certain way. And look, I don't understand Korean completely, but I do understand enough for me to get a feel of words. I don't know if there is a word for this. Maybe there is. I'm sure there is. So I know there is this phenomenon that some people have, I forget the name of it, where certain words invoke certain colors in your mind. And there is a similar thing for sounds. So for me, certain words and certain phrases and the way they're said invoke certain feelings in me. I don't know how to put it. And there is especially, I think, is it in the, yeah, in the English version of Effortless. I'm so sorry if I'm rambling, but in the English version of Effortless, when Wow says, "Let's take it slow," it just makes me feel so much. I have zero explanation for this, but that's exactly why it's in the second tier. Just that one line, but no, not just that one line, the entire song. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, which is the Korean version, certain words, again, I can't remember off the top of my head, but certain lines and the way they are said, especially Dongwon's verse, just hits right. So that's why it's in the second tier. Okay. Next, I think let's do Angel and Angel English version. And Angel English version both go in the third tier. They're not as high for me as Effortless, just in terms of like the song itself. But it's still a great song and they've all done a great job. So yeah. And I think it's also, this is kind of unfair to all of them, but because Yu-chan isn't in any of these, I feel like I can't put it in bloodstream level. I can't put any of these in the bloodstream level. I'm so sorry. I say that and then I put Take Me Higher and Desert and everything. Again, I'm just contradicting myself, but welcome to my life. Okay. So that's where that goes. FaceTime is, I actually really like the song FaceTime. I considered putting it in the second tier, but I don't think I can say I can't get enough of it. And I think Seni wrote an amazing song. And I think that's what it is. Like, you can see Clover, Story, FaceTime. Like, these songs are written by some of the members. And to me, they're all in the same level. Not to say that they're not good, but it's just like you get to see a side of these members, and that's actually one of the reasons why they're this high. They're in the third tier. Okay, and then we have My Girl and My Girl English. Both of these belong in Can't Get Enough. It's such a great song. And again, the only reason why it's not in the bloodstream level is because Yu-chan isn't in it. If we do get an OT5 version later on, and if we get a video for it, then it will go to bloodstream. But yeah, for now, it's the second tier. I think after this was it Anymore? Oh no, sorry, Supernatural. Oh my god. Is an instant hit. So bloodstream level. I loved it the first time I saw it. I loved it every single time I listened to it, watched the MV, streamed it, all of that. And I loved it even more when I saw it live. So just no question, bloodstream. Now the Korean version, I don't listen to it as much. So I'm gonna put it in the foot tapping. I don't know if it's fair or not, but I don't know. Supernatural, the English version, again, hits differently for me. Okay, next we have, I don't know which came first, Anymore or Just Better. Let's just do Just Better. I think Just Better came first. Okay, Just Better is a great song. I could have put it in Can't Get Enough. It's a little too boy bandy for me. And while I love this song and I love the video, especially the ending, if you know, you know, it's just too Western pop boy band for me, and that's not my taste at all. So that's why it's in the second tier. It's still a high tier actually. Only because it's A.C.E, it's going there. And then we have Anymore. Oh my god, this song is just, oh, my heart. But I'm gonna put it in the great tunes. I'm not dancing for it at all. Like, I'm not even singing it. I think I'm just crying in the corner. But yeah, I think it's a great song, and the vocals are just chef's kiss. So I think that's where that belongs. Finally, coming to the last ones, which is Piñata album, the single album. Okay, intro Recuerda is great. I think it's gonna go into can't get enough. Yeah, like I don't think I'm gonna put it in bloodstream level. It's not at the same level as Miser. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Siren Dawn's intro. But yeah, this one I just realized like foreign language in both intros. As a Korean is in a foreign language for me, but yeah, for them. Yeah, so it's a great intro, and we saw the MV for it. It's beautiful. We saw it live as well, and it's just, I think you can't get better, right, for an intro. So it goes in the second tier. Now, Piñata, the regular version, so the one that we got MV for, goes in can't get enough. Okay, so it would have been in bloodstream level if not for that one tiny bit of the chorus, the shouty part. But you know what, like I actually like it now, but because I didn't like it immediately, and it is polarizing, there's no way around it. Like a lot of people didn't like it. I understand why. However, it grew on me, but it grew to a level where I can't get enough. Like literally I can't get enough. I'm not kidding. I streamed every single day. I was like listening to it continuously. I was like, I'm pretty sure I was talking in my sleep and I was singing Piñata. I woke up and Piñata was in my head. I was singing it in my shower. I was singing it while working. It was everywhere. I still couldn't get enough. I never got bored of it. I still am not bored of it. I think that says how much it belongs in this tier. And the English version, it's good, but I'm gonna put it in the third level. It's a great song, and I think they did a great job with the lyrics to give it a similar feel as the original version. Especially the way, showing my bias here, especially the way the moon says certain words. It hits you right. I don't know how many times I've said that in this video, but I think that's what it is with A.C.E. It's more about feels and how it hits you rather than, you know, going through certain aspects and then ranking each aspect and then, you know, accumulating the scores and stuff like that. That doesn't work for A.C.E. songs, I think. It's just about how it makes you feel, vibes. Because objectively, I don't think any of these songs are bad. They're all good songs, but it's the subjective opinion, like how it makes you feel, what kind of emotions does it invoke, how much of a replayability is in each of these songs, you know, those kind of things. So there you have it. That's my final tier ranking of A.C.E. songs. If you do the tier yourself, the ranking yourself, let me know your thoughts. I spoke so much in this video. This video is gonna be so long. It's gonna take forever for me to edit and upload, but it's gonna go up soon, and I'm sure it's not gonna get blocked because there is no audio of any of the songs here, so thank goodness. But thank you so much for bearing with me and just my rambling. And if you like the video, hit that like button, share the video with other people, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.